Hey, what's up guys? Scorpid here. Please like and subscribe to show your support. Heh heh.
In the quaint coastal town of South Shore, a sense of relief washed over Scorpid as he awoke. The nightmares of his recent escape from the clutches of a fearsome forsaken assassin in Stromgard still lingered in his mind. Here, Scorpid had found a temporary haven. Yet, as days turned into nights, a creeping realization dawned upon him. His coin pouch was lightening with each passing day. In return for coin, Loremaster Dibbs, with his wrinkled face and keen eyes, presented Scorpid with a mission to recover ancient tomes and books from the ruins of Alterac, a once great human kingdom now overrun by giant ogres. Scorpid set his sights northward, towards the mountains and the mysteries they held. Unbeknownst to him, this journey would test his mettle like never before, pitting him against the harsh elements and fearsome creatures that called these snowy peaks their home. In these unforgiving mountains, Scorpid encountered his first adversaries, large, brown yetis. With swift movements and decisive strikes, he fended off these beasts and skinned their rugged hides. As Scorpid journeyed towards the Alterac Mountains, the landscape gradually transformed. The green forests gave way to rugged terrain, and soon the towering, snow-capped peaks of Alterac loomed before him. The air grew colder with each step. Higher up, where the snow blanketed the ground and the air turned icy, Scorpid faced yetis of a different kind. These creatures, with their white fur blending seamlessly into the snowy surroundings, were not only larger, but also possessed a chilling ability. They breathed out icy gusts of freezing breath. As Scorpid pressed on, the ancient stone walls of the kingdom of Alterac finally came into view. The ruins, battered by conflict, stood as a reminder of the kingdom's fall. Among these ruins, the ogres had established their dominion. Towering and brutish, these ogres wielded massive stone mallets and patrolled their territory with an intimidating presence. His target was the abandoned town hall, a once grand building now reduced to a shadow of its former glory. Scorpid's entry was marked by the crunch of small bones underfoot and the sight of scattered broken furniture, testaments to the ogre's brute strength. The town hall's main chamber presented a haunting scene. Overturned tables and shattered barrels lay amidst larger bones, perhaps remnants of the ogre's past victims. In the center of this chaos stood a colossal ogre, larger and more intimidating than any Scorpid had seen before. Armed with a massive two-handed pike, the ogre's size and strength were unmistakable. Knowing a direct confrontation was out of the question, a well-aimed pebble created a diversion, turning the ogre's attention away. Seizing the moment, Scorpid delivered a swift blow to the ogre's head, stunning it temporarily. This brief window of opportunity was all he needed. He hurriedly scavenged the last standing bookshelf for the sought-after tomes, grabbing whatever he could. With the books in hand, Scorpid made a dash for the exit. The ogre, recovering from the blow, roared in anger, but Scorpid was already slipping away, his mission within the town hall accomplished. In the ruined Alterac fortress, he came upon a powerful ogre mage who rained fire upon him. But Scorpid was too quick for the devilish fiend, and whenever the flames fell, he would dart away, coming in close again to stick his daggers in the ogre's belly whenever he saw an opening. Slaying the ogre mage had proved rewarding, for in its possession, it held the Perrenhold Tiara, a relic of the lost kingdom of Alterac. This priceless artifact would surely bring him great wealth if returned to those who would find it of importance. As Scorpid ventured deeper into the fortress, his next formidable adversary was not an ogre, but an orc shaman, a member of the Vile Horde. The shaman, adept in combat, seemed to have little trouble dispatching ogres, a feat that did not go unnoticed by Scorpid. Seeing an opportunity in the shaman's distraction, Scorpid lunged from the shadows, hoping to catch his enemy off guard. However, the shaman's prowess in battle was not to be underestimated. Scorpid found himself in a precarious position, forced to retreat as the shaman turned the tide of the fight. On the rooftops, he faced off against an ogre, but the orc shaman, seeking retribution, intervened. The battle was fierce and closely fought. Scorpid, though quick and agile, was outmatched by the shaman's superior armor and healing abilities. In a daring move, Scorpid leaped from the building, choosing to risk death on his own terms. When he returned to consciousness, the orc and the ogre were nowhere to be found. Scorpid's chance for revenge had slipped through his fingers, leaving him with a burning anger and a resolve to settle the score. In the hills east of Alterac, amidst the relentless battles against the Syndicate, Scorpid's focus remained unwavering. His objective was a well-guarded Syndicate camp, where a treasure chest rumored to contain valuable loot sat in the center. Methodically, he cleared the camp, each fallen Syndicate member, bringing him closer to his prize. Exhausted but victorious, Scorpid approached the chest. As he began to unlock its secrets, an unforeseen betrayal struck. An orc rogue, swift and merciless, ambushed him. The attack was sudden and brutal, leaving Scorpid with no chance to retaliate. When Scorpid regained his senses, the chest was gone, stolen by the cunning orc rogue. This act ignited a deep-seated fury within him. The rule of two became his guiding principle. For every attempt on his own life, two from the Horde would pay the price. Driven by this rule, Scorpid's vengeance took a ruthless turn. He encountered an orc hunter, already embroiled in a fight with Syndicate members. Seizing the opportunity, Scorpid attacked, ensuring the hunter's downfall. Further into his journey towards Stranbrad, Scorpid's path crossed with another orc. Without hesitation, he struck, his blades finding their mark with lethal precision. Each slain Horde dog was a step towards balancing the scales. With his deeds in the Hillsbrad foothills complete, Scorpid returned to South Shore. The magistrate welcomed him with commendations, praising his significant contributions against both the Syndicate and the Horde. Scorpid prepared for his departure. Aboard a griffin, he soared southward across the ocean. His eyes were now set on Stormwind City, where promised riches awaited in return for the prized Perrinhold tiara.